aquele. Got it. Okay, guys, good morning. My name is Rodrigo Alexandre. Aqui essa é uma imersão do TALKNTALK. E a gente hoje vai falar... o TALKNTALK é uma plataforma de conversação. No caso aqui, uma plataforma de conversação para iniciantes em inglês. E a gente não é uma aula, a gente se reúne aqui para trocar ideia e treinar o nosso inglês, tá bom? Eu sou o Rodrigo, vou fazer o anfitrião hoje dessa imersão, onde a gente vai sobre terapia. Hi guys, good morning. How are you in this morning?
I'm good.
I'm fine too, thanks.
Okay. Guys, the subject of our immersion today is about therapy. Okay, I'm choosing this subject because I'm talking with my wife yesterday about the necessity of therapy in our lives, and how the idea of therapy are one persons with one mental disturbance or is a misconception, ok? É um problema, é um preconceito, né, sobre o uso de terapia para pessoas que têm algum tipo de desordem mental, algum tipo de doença mental. Okay, I'm sharing with you in the chat the questions. 1 minute. I'm thinking therapy is very necessary for everyone, not if you are sad or whatever. Okay, can you não copiou a ordem, mas tudo bem, a gente vai tentar. Deixa eu tentar copiando com a ordem que vai ficar mais fácil pra gente. 1 minute. Because ok, agora. Ok. Can you read the questions? Okay. Okay, let's start. I'm introduce me firstly, and after this you can introduce yourself, because this exercício of nós já nos conhecemos, but this exercise of introduce yourself is necessary to start one conversation, in an interview, and I think is a very good exercise to remember these words, whatever. Okay, my name is Rodrigo Alexandre. I'm 44 years old. I'm a software developer. I'm married. I'm living in Atibaia, São Paulo State, but I'm born in São Paulo City. I have three sons, and I like to cook, play board games with my kids and my nephews, and carry one piece of land with agroforestry in my city, Atibaia. Okay, that's it. Can you introduce yourself, Milene?
I am Milene, I am 33 years old. I live in Campinas. I am a teacher. I live with my boyfriend. We don't have kids, any pets. Now it's my last week of vacation. In my free time, I like cooking too, desserts, cake. I like read, and I like to watch shows on Netflix, for example.
Yeah, very good, very good. And you, Arthur?
My name is Arthur. I am 34 years old. I live in Rio Claro, São Paulo. I am married and I have a kid. And in my free time, I like to watch TV, to watch some YouTube videos, and I like to, of course, play with my kids. And sometimes I find something to fix in my house because house is demands a lot of work. I only have one thing to fix that, and that's it.
Okay, it's very good. Okay, in my case, I have a lot of things to fix in my house too. Is this board in my left is until months to put in the wall after I'm painting the wall, but every day in the final of the day, oh my God, I don't
I
buy
forgot.
the screw to put the board
Yeah,
in the
yeah,
wall.
exactly. And when we finish, another thing
Yeah,
appears.
yeah. Okay. We can go to the second question. Arthur, can you respond the question? It's what do you understand by the term therapy? How would you explain it to someone with no knowledge about the subject? How you can explain therapy to another person?
Yeah. In my case, I think that therapy uh, can be let me see, can be a kind of care with us. So therapy, it, it is about what I am thinking, what I am trying to explain with myself, with me. And it was very important because sometimes we are so anxious and uh, apprehensive, and we don't know, or nervous. I don't know what kind of feeling, but therapy can help us to mm, maybe to solve or maybe to know what's happened with us. So I think that's it.
Yeah, thank you. Okay, it's very good explanation for me. And for you, Mileni, how can you explain therapy from one person that don't have any acknowledgement about the subject?
I think is when you talk another person and then can help me with my health mental, maybe. We have a conversation about my life and she can help me with my problems, personal problems, or my health, mental health. I think it is it.
Yeah, very good, very good. And for in this conversation with my wife, we it's not conclusive, okay, but we talk. Therapy is a manner of care with the mainly of mental healthness. Okay, the term therapy is used to mental, physical, etc. But in your case, I think we talk about therapy in the mental and emotional care. Okay, I think is a science or it's a science about the care of mental healthness, and is very necessary on these days. Not only to persons that think, oh, I have a mental disease like depression or anxiety, but to everyone to know yourself, to know the person that you think yourself is. Ok? Como você pensa que você é. É uma maneira de você se conhecer, olhar essa pessoa que você pensa que é e lidar com ela. I think it's very necessary. I think we talk in this conversation because our son in the travel of vacations, he answered to us about what is depression, what is bipolarity, what is one hypocrite person, and I think it is a very good conversation because they have 12 years. They are 12 years, and he has 12 years. Sorry, and it is a discover about the mental subjects, and we and my wife talk about the necessity of therapy in the many times of your life to discover in that time what the person we are. Okay, is one is because this we talking about therapy today. Okay, the question 3 is: can you share a personal experience where therapy is physical, psychological, occupational, had a positive impact on your life or someone you know? Milene, can you share with us one experience with you or about with another person that therapy helped the life of this person?
Yes. I had therapy when I was a teenager, but I don't remember if I have a positive impact in my life. But I think the other person noticed in my minhas características.
Okay.
So I can notice the positive impact in my mom she do therapy, and it's a good thing for her because my mom is very sad sometimes, and the therapy help her a lot. It's very uh, positive impact in her life.
Okay.
But in my life, I don't remember.
But the other persons can observe a change of behavior of you in this time.
Yes, I think so.
Yeah, very
I
very
don't
interesting.
remember.
Very interesting because when I go to the therapy, whatever that therapy that is, uh, as a psychologist or analytic therapy, I think we change your behavior in many little things. Okay, is how you think, uh, how you talk with the other person, or you're thinking, oh, th this person is act of this manner, but they don't she don't affect me when she talk of this manner, whatever is it. I think it's little changes in our behavior uh, that can uh, that can that code observate for another people, ok? Que outras pessoas podem observar na nossa, no nosso comportamento. And you, Arthur, how you have an experience with the therapy to you or another person that causing positive impact in the life in your life or in that person?
Yes, last year I I I had therapy because of my last job. I almost had an burnout, so um, I had to stop, and I eu pedi minha demissão. Eu não sei como é que eu falo isso em inglês.
I think it's but because it's fired is only when the company demite, né?
Yes.
Is
Eu não sei pedir, depois eu vejo
okay.
aqui.
Okay.
And so I made therapy, and it was very, in this case, it was very positive because put my mind on the highway. So I was a little lost in that case, and I could uh, see myself and see my my skills, and it was very good because sometimes when we are so tired, we can see all good things that we can do and how good when we are. So to me, it was very important moment, that therapy, and sometimes I back there to speak with my nowadays it's my friend. So my therapy is my friend.
Good.
But sometimes I back because we always need to. I think that we always need to to talk and to I don't know if can help with us a little. I back there.
Okay, thank you for sharing, Arthur. The demissão, when we order the demissão is resignation. Okay, what we
Resignation.
did is resign. Okay.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Okay. Okay. I in my case, I think when I have 20, 21 years, I have I'm a angry person. Okay, I'm today I'm a continuous be angry person, but I was most angry that we, I'm are today. And in this case, they have a great impact in my life because I'm a fight boy for not just for qualquer coisa, perdi aqui em português, but não brigava por qualquer coisa. But I sorry, Arthur, não consegui ouvir.
Anything?
Okay, thank you. I'm fighting for anything, but the therapy helped me to choose it, that thing can I'm need fight, ok? As coisas que eu precisava realmente brigar, né? And I think it is the therapy create a great impact in my life in this case, because it's not for me, but to persons in my my circle of convivence, and is a very good not an investment, but a very good period of my life after this therapy. Is a good thing in my life in this process. Okay. The question 4 is, why do you think therapy is important in today's society? I'm thinking okay, give you some examples to support your opinion. I think it's not only necessary in this today's society. Therapy was a necessity in the society every time, but I think our generation, okay, for our generation is more easily think, okay, I need therapy. For my parents, for example, therapy during many times they talk, they speak. Our therapy is a thing for not persons, okay? For pessoas loucas, pessoa que é maluca. And this is a very good misconception, very bad misconception, problema, né, de conceito bem preconceituoso. But today they think of one different manner, but have a resistance to go to a therapist, for example. I think the therapist is necessary for everyone today. To the newer alum, okay, students in the school, to recognize their feelings, and for adults and teenagers, for recognize how this sentiment, this feeling is sad, or this feeling is anxiety, and recognize this feeling is a manner to lead with this feeling, to internally and externally of the person. Is many confused, but I'm trying to explain the situation. I think therapy is necessary for everyone, not only today, but in the before generations, before generations too. How do you think, Melanie?
I agree with you. I think it's important to all the people and all the time. But I know it's expensive, né?
Yeah.
And I think it's very important about the medicine. I think the people take a lot of medicine, remédio, né?
Mm-hmm.
I have many students, they take medicine for anxious, and I think they are very younger for this. And I think the therapy can help them for don't take medicine for anxious or depression. So
Yeah,
I think it is.
because I'm have a problem with this manner to lead with the mental disease, because the many parts of the medicines are visuals, like Ritalina, or I think it is Lexotan, and the many students have a receptory of Ritalina with 12, 10 years of old is very preocupant, preocupant for me in this this situation. And maybe if they have opportunity of talk of your feelings, and recognize these feelings, maybe this pressure of the life could be minor, poderia ser menor. And you, Arthur, what do you think about the importance of therapy in your
Yeah,
society?
it's very important. And when you think about the last years, about the puxa, nossa, como é que foi? Do Covid lá.
Pandemic?
Yes, I forgot that. So when you think about the pandemic, I don't know, people were, it's not the same, I think. I think that this changed people, and I don't know what or how the feelings will be in the next years. And I can talk about my son, that when started the pandemic, he was 6 months, six 6 months, and we he only stayed with us, and my my father and my mom, and then 2 years he started to go to the school, and he in uh, his class. It's so difficult to start the class because they cried a lot. They didn't know what is happening because the feelings was very different. And the teacher and the direction of the school said that it was a very difficult start to the classes because they were backing of the class presential, and was the first foi a primeira turma, né, que iniciou, né? Eles não tinham ido para a escola antes, né, pela idade. And so it was very difficult because the adaptação, it was very difficult, but nowadays okay. But my son today he's okay, but he's so shame, I think vergonha muito, and anxious too, because I think that can be about of this, but we can work with this with therapy, I think. So
Yeah.
it's necessary.
And when in the pandemic, your son in the class, in their class trying to no, it's not home office because it's they are childs, but in their home with screens, with video conference, they trying to do this mode of a class.
No, because when he will, I don't know the não sei como falar, mas quando ele ia para a escola, fechou.
Okay.
Ele não estudava.
He don't have classes before. Okay.
No,
In my case, my daughter has classes, but in preschool. Okay, and it's very sad for her because in the preschool they don't have a video conference. Okay, this is not, and it's a Waldorf school, and they don't have any contact with screens. And in your home we have I have one kid of 10 years. They have 9 years in the pandemic, and she has 3 to 4 years. Is in the I don't go anymore for Tia Monica, and they to play in the home is very bad for her because they have colleagues in the preschool. It's very
they like a lot. They like the school a lot. My son was anxious today because today it will start the classes again. So
yeah.
he was very very happy because of this.
Mileni, how many years has your students?
15. They are teenagers.
Teenagers. Okay. For how what are your impression in the teenagers, the pandemic they show, I think is the correct word, but to your your students, you see more anxious in this time after the pandemic, or to her they prefer the video conference classes, or they prefer presential classes? How is in this faixa de idade, this age?
It was very difficult because they can't do class in the morning all day in front of screen, and they stay a cell phone every day. When we come back the pandemic in the class face to face, it was very difficult because they lost the hábito de estudos.
Okay.
So they can't pay attention in the morning. They lost skills of writing and thinking and do counts, because I am physics teacher. So they spend like almost 2 years without do contas, only use calculator. So it was very difficult because they have a lot of difficulties que eles não teriam se não fosse a pandemia. Because many students spend 2 years without studying, only use Google or colando dos amigos, but they can't students. Many students, os estudiosos, they don't like the class in the computer because they can't study. So it was very difficult, very hard. Today, I think is better because in the last year, it was almost face-to-face. But in the last year, it was very difficult to do class, be a teacher.
Yeah, I think it's very, very, very hard to teachers, because if the students lost the ability of writing, is very very hard. Arthur, you can talk? Can you talk?
I think that the school, of course, it's it's a kind of to live in society. So I think that the students were home and they lost this day by day to with their friends, and like Milena said, they were in front of the screen, and I think that was very difficult because sometimes when you are in the class, you when you are feel boring, you can, okay, I will drink a water, I'll go to the bathroom, and they have intervalos, and I think that's the difference when they were in the pandemic.
Play games during class or
Yes,
watching films.
The colleagues of my son have cell phones, okay, because nowadays he studies, they studies because my daughter go to the school too. In a normal school, and their colleagues have cell phones, but my son, that we don't buy a cell phone to him, because I think this they don't have control of the time of using the cell phone to study and play games or talk with another colleague during the class. And I think it's very prejudicial to their academic development. Okay, but the colleagues of my sons are very anytime the in the scholars reunion of father reunions, the teacher, oh, please talk with your kids about games in the school, because okay, guys, this school is time to study, it's not to game. It's very, very hard to be a teacher nowadays. I'm so sorry, Mileni. Okay, I go to the okay, the question 6, because the question 5 is about various types of therapies. I think is not we yet responsible to the type of therapy we talk. What are some common misconceptions about therapy that you've heard? How do you respond to these misconceptions? In my case, how I said before, the great misconception is about about the therapy is a medicine. It's a carry only for persons that have mental disease. Is the in my case, I talk or okay, but what person is normal? Okay, what person don't have mental disease? What person don't have sadness or have anxiety in these days? And when one person search for therapy, I think this person need to be better, and it's okay. And this response about this misconceptions work today for me. And for you, Mileni, what are some common misconceptions?
I think it is more common about the crazy people needs therapy or women, because women are crazy.
Yeah, it's very important your speech, because I think in my woman friends, I think 19% of my woman friends had therapists or go to the therapy in one part of your life. Okay, but my friends that are men friends, they it's not a problem, my therapist is football. Okay, and it is okay, but in football you don't talk about your feelings. Is not the it's not the local of talk about your feelings. Uh, not today, not not today, pelo menos, né? Nunca vi time de futebol que fale sobre sentimentos. And you, Arthur?
Yeah, I think it's not the same. I've heard when I was younger that people needs therapy. It was crazy, and depressions, you know. But like Mileni, was a good point, because I think that woman, the women, sometimes they were more open to do therapy, and the men's, I don't know, maybe can they were that feelings about the, oh, I am I am strong, I don't need therapy because I can solve these problems with my way. And okay, I I I respect, but I think that's they are the same, because men have problems as women have too. So was a bobagem think about
Yeah,
this.
yeah,
But I think that the men have more preconcept about this.
yeah. I one time one friend talked with me and my wife about their ex-husband, because they have a problem in the marriage, and they propose to do couple therapy, okay, terapia de casal. And this guy is a very very smart guy, very intelligent guy, because they have a great academic career, and they are public. I'm so, ele é uma pessoa que passa em vários concursos públicos, cara, nesse sentido. And they talk it for our friend. Oh, why I'm talking about my life with one person that have less formation than me? Is like the therapy is not, the therapists don't have degrees or post degrees sufficient. I don't know the word in English, to talk about the life, because they don't the therapists don't alcança, não poderia alcançar a agilidade mental dele. Olha a cabeça do machismo, né? A pessoa, but they lost the best the most intelligent man that they know lost their wife, because they they divorced, okay. and the, and they lost a marriage, separate of the sons, because they live in different states of Brazil. Okay, it's because of misconcept, because they are he are educated to, oh no, a strong man don't buy, don't talk about your or diseases or about your life with other person. It's very sad. This question is funny, but it's sad. It's funny because they lost. He lost, but it's sad too. Is that this misconcept is very strange. Okay, I think we can more one or two questions. Okay, the question 9. What are some challenges that therapists might face in their professions? How can they overcome these challenges? It's about one challenge like this I said about men's okay, but men's don't go to the therapy, but they have they are part of our society, and if you only se só metade da nossa sociedade se trata, no, our society is have a disease. Okay, how how you think about these challenges of two therapists? Milene, how do you think about?
I think there are people don't believe in therapists. I think there people think therapy is pseudociência.
Mm-hmm.
So I think for a therapist it's very difficult to change the mind of person. I think it's the therapists need deal with the people don't believe in our job, the job.
Very good, very good. I think it's a challenge because if you how we popularize the therapy if the persons that believe in this science is very good point, Milene. Very good. And you, Arthur, how do you think? What's challenge therapists have?
Yeah, I think it was como é que fala? Prejudice, prejudice, preconceito. You know, I think that's the challenge, because people have this until nowadays.
Yeah. Is a prejudice, I think, and I think the challenge for not for this professional, because everyone can win if more people has access to a therapy. Okay, if our parents or colleagues of work or of our clients or students, when in this conversation with my wife, we dreaming about one society that the students in the school has therapy, not only the therapy in public school, for example, is not for only childs or students that showing a problem. If every student have 1 hour per month with a therapy, with a psychologist, I think they have the opportunity to talk about your life, to talk about your or feelings. Once, pelo menos uma vez, okay, in a month, in a year, 10 times for a year is cause maybe this consequences of one political of a consequence of this politics in schools, turning our society more healthily in mind, or healthily in many situations, to the in the classes, in the families, in the jobs, because the person has opportunity to talk about your feelings during your school life. I think is a maybe one solution, not a solution, but is a tool for society in the future. I think is maybe as a good idea. Guys, I think I'm sharing with you, the survey of your conversation. Thank you for your time in this morning. Is a therapy talk with you about therapy in English for me, and I'm wait for you in the next Monday on 10 p.m. Okay, thank you. Good day for
Thank
you.
you.
Thank you, Rodrigo. Bye
Thank you.
bye.
Bye.
Thank you,
Bye.
Milene.
Thank you, Arthur.